You know, you look at Erick Silva, and as you mentioned, Lou, he was supposed to be the next big thing. You know, almost Brazil's Rory McDonald, so to speak. You know, championship caliber type of fighter that they're going to build up. He had the looks. He could be a huge star, not just in Brazil, but potentially in America as well. But, you know, this is a crossroads fight for him right now. If he can't beat Josh Koscheck, then Erick Silva becomes the journeyman fighter at 30 years old. I don't know what it means even if he does win this fight, but you're right. During the broadcast, they're going to be talking about, you know, what a brand name this win is if Silva's able to win.
Yeah, he has to win this fight. If anything, there's some desperation on his side, because if he doesn't win, I don't know that they can continue to package him. And I think he knows this. So he best win, but that's pressure. And you're right, he has all the looks. I mean, if you just look at the kid, he looks the part. But for whatever reason, up until now, it just hasn't happened. That said, he's 30, and some guys bloom late. He's maybe put some experience together, but he's got to win this fight.
To be honest, and like you talking off the top, I don't like speculating, and I can't speak. I don't speak to Josh Koscheck every day, so I don't know where his head is at. But I found him to be somewhat disinterested for the last couple of years, and that's why I'm so surprised that, you know, it's almost like he's just trying to rack up money, to be honest. But, you know, from what I understand, he's made money, but it's almost as though he's trying to rack up money, you know, or is he trying to get that one win on the way out? And if he's trying to get that one win on the way out, then he's not going to get it fighting against these younger guys who are just killers. But Silva's mental game, as you mentioned, physically he has the tools. Mentally, we're going to find out, but I don't want to lay it at 400 here. So Gilbert Burns, man, this guy's just been massacring people, Lou. You know, unbelievable. The guy's 9-0. 8 of his 9 fights have ended in the first round. 8 of his 9 fights have ended in the first round. He's got 5 submission wins, 3 TKOs. He's nearly a 5-1 favorite. He takes on another Brazilian here in Oliveira. Oliveira's got an impressive record, but there's a lot of 6 and 7 jungle fighter type of guys on his resume.
Yeah, totally agree. I mean, Burns is a guy the UFC. He trains with the Blackzilians in Florida, but he's a Brazilian, and they're bringing him down to Brazil to market and package and expose him against Josh Thompson. I think this fight had a lot of luster, but now I find Burns he's in a no-win situation. He's got a late-arriving Oliveira, just like you say. If he beats this guy, he should have. And if he doesn't, he should have never got beat by him. And so tough scenario for the kid Burns. That said, hopefully he just keeps his focus and goes down there and takes care of his business.
And, you know, I'm glad that you brought that up, actually. I hate to backtrack, but to Erick Silva's defense, you know, we can say, all right, you're getting Josh Koscheck. He just fought 3 weeks ago, and you're fighting him in Brazil. But at the same point in time, he wasn't prepared for Josh Koscheck. And Koscheck, you know, is completely different fight for Erick Silva than what he was planning for.
Sure. I mean, Silva's, and that can, you know, for a younger fighter, that can cause him some issue.
Yeah, he says it doesn't yet. You got to wonder, man. I mean, Koscheck can take anybody down. I get that. So that's the one danger. That's a dangerous fight right there. It really is, because I figured that Anthony Pettis had worked on his takedown defense as well, but that didn't work out very well. So we only got about 2 minutes here. Let's blast through some of these other ones. Tony Martin and Leonardo Santos is an intriguing fight. You know, the number Santos only -120. Amanda Nunes and Katzengana was an all-out war, and I expect this fight against Basler will be the same. Amanda Nunes is about a 4-1 favorite, and Andre Fili, 14-2 fighter, rolls in here. He's also a sizable favorite, Lou.
Yeah, we'll go to Santos and Martin. Santos is the older guy, but he sports reach. He's beaten Escudero. He tied Park. He's got some decent resume as far as I'm concerned. And Martin's lost to Dariush and Magomedov. Again, trophy guys, probably advantages. Not a terrible detriment that he lost to these guys. That said, Santos opens 180. Now he's down to 125. I'm smelling a little value with Santos here. And I'm going to be watching this one closely. Because I tend to think those odds makers are getting a little tighter in their opening lines, and I think there's some guile and some experience with Santos. I'm not afraid of him, and I'll wait to watch the weigh-ins. But at close to a pick, I might take a little gaming value and take a look at Santos here.
You know, I was looking at the Brazilian in this fight as well. We'll wrap it up here in a second. I was looking at that as well. But with Tony Martin, I got respect for him, and I don't know what to make of him because of who he lost to. Man, we saw Darius look freaking awesome the other night, Lou. This guy's the complete package. I thought he looked great against Cruikshank. And Magomedov as well, difficult opponent as well. But, you know, Martin just might be one of these guys. It's a day late and a dollar short that they're putting him in tough spots. And we're getting one right here. But we encourage everybody to check out gamblu.com. And Gamblu's popping up everywhere right now. Great stuff as always, Lou. We look forward to getting you back on this show and on the radio show as well.
Anytime, Gabriel. You make it real easy. You're a true pro, and we love speaking with you anytime.
Hey, thanks for the kind words, Lou. It's always a pleasure, man.
Take care.
There's a Gamblu with us, gamblu.com. All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back, wrap things up, and we got some videos of the week for you as well. Thanks to Gamblu from Gamblu.com for joining us on the program. We encourage you to check out the website, wealth of information for all you MMA bettors out there. Now, we talked about Amanda Nunes' fight against Kat Zingano. It was freaking awesome, man. She nearly beat Kat Zingano. Now, of course, Ronda Rousey beat Kat Zingano in, what, 14 seconds a couple of weeks ago? Well, we have the highlights of this fight, but in claymation style, and it's actually pretty cool. Check it out.
Here we go! Today's fight clock. Ronda wants to make it happen quickly. There's the arms. It is all over. Just like.
What's amazing is if you show that to somebody, that's the actual fight. That's exactly what happened. Man, the detail was just awesome there. Job well done to the video makers there. All right, job well done right here. As cool as that was, we're going real lowbrow on the way out. You know, you think fighting's dangerous? You think that football's dangerous? I'll tell you what, I had a doctor in Texas once tell me that he has more catastrophic injuries from high school cheerleading than any other sport, and that cheerleading's the most dangerous sport in America. And here's your proof. Other than that, you're on your own. Later. Huh? Oh!